Hello everyone, welcome back. Frank here. There's a thing going on actually a couple things going on that I have my mind on. I need to say something about it. And those two things are EA and Madden, and I guess there are other sports games too, as well as this whole FreeMelee thing going on in the Nintendo side of gaming. Now let's first start with EA. A lot of fans, especially fans of Madden, complain about EA and their lack of effort in the Madden games. That's because, EA being the company that they are, they focus on what makes them money. Now, since they had to produce those games every year, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of work. The thing is, though, these same people that bitch about it, I'm pretty sure also bitch about, how much love goes into something like MUT or Madden Ultimate Team. Same with hockey fans with Hockey Ultimate Team, and I don't know if these same people are the ones that, purchase these packs and put money in the Ultimate Team. And I don't know if the channels that profit and do videos off of Ultimate Team complain about how bad the game is. But if you are either one of those two, stop buying the packs. Just stop buying the packs. And if you stop putting your money in it, because as a customer, we say what is okay with our money. So if you purchase Madden Ultimate Team packs or Hockey Ultimate Team packs or Baseball Ultimate Team packs or whatever, or basketball, and then also bitch about how bad the game is and how there's not a lot of features in the game and all that kind of stuff, you're part of the problem. You are. If you want to make a statement with these companies, make a statement with your wallet. Simple. If you want Madden to have it be a better game, and yet at the same time you put money in these Madden Ultimate Team packs, stop buying the Madden Ultimate Team packs. Stop putting money into it. Because as soon as you do and they don't make as much money off of it, they'll see that you really truly want the main game to be focused on. Because then they're not making a lot of money on that. They'll try to trick you and say, well, the Madden Ultimate Team money pays for the Madden game and all that kind of stuff. That's BS, and you should know it's BS because the same game has been refurbished for many years now. And they make a fortune off of those. Trust me, you should see right through that. And if you don't, you should, because it's obvious. Now to this FreeMelee thing. Apparently Nintendo canceled a Melee tournament. Now keep in mind, Melee is a old Super Smash Bros. Game that came out, and I played as a kid. It's a nostalgic game. But the thing is, this tournament was going to be an online tournament. Melee is a GameCube game with no online support. And I don't think even it would work if you used it on a Wii. The only way it would work is if you played it locally, which is impossible due to the whole thing going on. So, impossible unless you have an emulator. Here's the thing though. Companies don't like emulators because that's not their product. It's basically a pirated version of that product. And I've had this conversation with people on Twitter that they try to make the argument that, well, these people that have the emulators have the physical game. See, the thing is, Nintendo doesn't care. These companies don't care if you actually have the physical game. If you're playing an emulator, they don't like it. It's not just Nintendo. No company likes seeing their game being played as an emulator on a computer via an online thing. So it's understandable that they would react as such, and if they see something they don't like, they have every right to cancel it, because it's their product. Just because you buy the game doesn't mean that you own any rights to it. Now, you can call them out and say, hey, that's not cool. Don't do that. We're trying to have fun with this. That's fine. But the thing is, people also say, well, these professional players, they need these tournaments to make a living. Well, guess what? It's not these companies' job or not their fault, or it's not their responsibility, because you decide to have your income based on a competitive game. That's not their problem, because they don't get paid from that. At least I don't think they do. They don't care that your income is solely based around a competitive scene around their game. These companies, they like to focus on a certain image. If they think something could potentially alter their image, or it's pretty much just something that doesn't look good to them, they have every right to do it. And there's nothing you can do about it. What I said before, you can do something about it by not buying their games anymore. But here's the thing. All these FreeMelee people and free Splatoon people and people that are spamming fuck Nintendo in these Twitch chats of Endgame TV Splatoon 2 tournament, I saw that there's this spamming fuck Nintendo. I'm pretty sure most, if not every single one of those people are still gonna buy Nintendo games, which contradicts the movement they're trying to push and message they're trying to say. Because like I said before, the only way you can hurt a company like EA or send a message is through your wallet and their wallet. Otherwise, they don't give a shit. As long as they're getting money, they don't give a shit. They're like, oh, what about their image? They already have an image set, especially Nintendo. Nintendo is focused on being a family-friendly video game company. Their audience is mostly children. And their side audience is sweaty 30-year-olds that like to bathe in nostalgia. Doesn't really count me because I'm 28, but that put aside. Pretty much, is that these people need to cool it. Okay? Because these people that are complaining about EA's games and still buying Madden cards, you're part of the problem. And if you really care about what you're talking about, act upon it by stop buying Madden cards in the game. And if you truly don't like Nintendo behaving like that, canceling tournaments solely because Nintendo wants to, then make a statement with your wallet and don't buy Nintendo products anymore. But the sad thing is, they're still going to do it, especially Nintendo content creators. Why? Because they're Nintendo content creators and they need to buy Nintendo stuff so they can keep their content going so they themselves can get a paycheck. So that's why I think a lot of these influencers that follow along with these hashtags, they're empty hashtag follows. Pretty much they're empty support because they're going to post it to be part of the hive mind. They're part of the hive mind, think like us and all that kind of stuff. Because I said something different in a thread and I got pretty much people talking shit towards me. Why? Because I wasn't following the hive mind of that speech. And that's why I don't see myself as part of the Smash community or the Splatoon community. Because they have their fair share of toxic people and hive mind-like people. Is if you don't think a certain way, they will come after your ass. Just like Twitter, parts of YouTube, in fact, a lot of society, in fact, the entirety of society, let's just say. So that's why I'm kind of a loner, and you don't really see me being loyal to any particular game for an extended period of time, because every community is toxic, and I don't want that toxicity in my life. Yes, I do play majority of Nintendo games, because they're nostalgic to me, and they're still fun, and as long as they're good, I'll play them. But if they're not good, I'm not going to play them. I don't really play Xbox games, because every time I have an Xbox, it's cursed, and I always have a problem with it. Every time I have a PlayStation, I almost never have a problem with it, so that's why I'm a PlayStation person. Not because, oh, Sony rules and Microsoft sucks. No, it's due to personal experience. I'm not part of any console war. I even play some PC games, okay? So no PC Master Race bullshit. That's racist. I'm kidding. But nevertheless, these people just need to cool it and stop being empty trends, okay? Because a lot of you are being empty trends. You're saying this, you're saying that, you're saying fuck Nintendo, but at the same time, you're going to buy Nintendo products. You're an empty trend. It doesn't matter how many times you say it sucks. As long as you buy it, they're still going to keep making it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if it's too hateful, I'm probably going to delete it anyway. So, and have a good day, because I will be back. See ya.